All right, so you got this guy named Rolando, right? Now, Rolando, he on Facebook dating. He's scrolling through, and he's trying to get him a bad little chick. So he ends up talking to this cold, light-skinned girl, and he says she looked like Lotto. So, she ends up saying, hey, do you want to come over tonight, actually? And she, she's ready. And he like, oh, you want to get busy tonight? And she like, yeah. So when they end up, texting the address, location, all that good stuff. So he hop in the shower instantly. He was playing the game, but he put the game down. He hop in the shower, spray the cologne on. He goes in the car. He stops by the stove. You feel me? Get him a Red Bull honey pack, a Smirnoff, and he ended up getting what was it he said? I think he said like some cognac or something like that. So he pull up, on the interstate, and he starts heading to her house. So now she's blowing him up. Hey, where you at? What's taking you so long? Are you close? And he like, yeah, I'm 10 minutes away. So he pull up, and they in Massachusetts, so they in the shady part right now. So what end up happening is he get out the car, and he wondering like, bro, why she got me pulling up here? And so he instantly get nervous, get back in the car, and he calling, no answer still. So he go by the warehouse. I don't know why he did this, but he went by the warehouse, but not too far from the car though. So now what he's doing is he's just, trying to see where she's at. Then he get hit over the head by some big dude. Like, I don't know, like he said he only seen from the corner of his eye, but it was a big old like a big dude knocked him out. He said when he woke up, he was chained to some like pole in a factory or whatever. I guess it's that warehouse. And what he ended up doing is he ended up looking around, and he knocked over a toolbox, and it had a hammer in it. So he broke the chain, but the lock's still on his, wrist. So now he's walking around, and all of a sudden, all the lights cut off. So when the lights cut off, y'all, all of a sudden they start flickering. And now he's petrified. He's looking around, and actually he go back and pick up the hammer, and he hears like a loud screeching noise, like knives scraping up against the wall, whatever. Now this dude, he was looking around, his phone's gone, everything. So he runs towards this one door, and it won't budge. He goes towards the windows, it won't budge. But as he's doing this, he just hears whoever this is getting closer, and now they starting to laugh. So what ended up happening is he ended up hiding in this little locker room thing. He ended up, peeking through, and he said he seen a dude that looked like he had burns all over his face, but it was a black dude. And he basically had on a red and green striped shirt, and he had a black glove on, but it had all these different knives on him. And he got on like a hat. So now he's going around looking for the dude, and dude, he ain't breathing at this time to make sure he don't get hurt or nothing. So when he passed, he ends up running the way that the dude just came from. And now the guy's like, where are you? I'm gonna find you. And basically he ends up running, and he sees this red exit. And then when he runs towards the exit, as soon as he busts through the door, some big dude was right behind it and got knocked back. And he would all this blood he was carrying a container of blood, and it splashed all on the dude. So now the big dude's covered in blood trying to get up. So he finds his escape out. And he runs down the highway, he runs and runs, and then he just basically passes out. So somebody, end up pulling up, helping dude. It was a cool, old couple, white lady, white guy. They pulled up, took him to the hospital. Now, he said that he was kidnapped by Freddy Kruger and the police. When he wakes up, the detectives in there, and basically they write a report, but nothing comes from it. And they go to the warehouse, and there's completely nobody in there. But all the blood that was in there was still on the ground, and there was some pig blood. So dude said from that day on, he never did Facebook dating again. If y'all like this story, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.